to go a bit shorter and back of a length.
She's in now and bangs this one in. It will be cut away. Grace Ballinger's got a bit of work to do, and it's in vain. So first runs.
I got a translator. That's Grace Ballinger in once more. Bit of width off it there, and that's beautifully played by that Odgers as slices that. Ballinger and driven beautifully down the ground. That is a stunning shot by Odgers. Dissects mid off and mid on. I mean, she doesn't have to bowl too straight as she comes into Corney. And is on the pads and just flicked away beautifully by Corney. It's going to race away. Not too far away from Josie Groves, who's stationed at a slightly wider fine leg, but that's absolutely, as Grace Ballinger gets driven down the ground. Cassie McCarthy has, I think, tried to slide tackle that, which hasn't gone very well.
Banged in again and pulled away emphatically with precision. McCarthy in again. Short, and this one's going to be cut away for 4 more. Just the 11 so far as this one's driven up the ground. It's going to be 4 more. Beautiful shot by Odgers.
She can do quite easily in the flight. As that's beautifully chipped over mid-wicket by Odgers, and that's going to race away for 4. A valiant chase by Josie Groves.
Bryce in once again. Full and straight. This one's been driven wide of mid-on up to the boundary. Bryce in again, and this one is opened the face by Odgers, and it's going to beat backward point. You can shovel it into the hands of a short extra cover.
Swept. Oh, and it's gone straight past Grace Ballinger at 45 there. I'm going to be nice and say it's spun. It's hard to see.
To start the over on the offside. Banged in, pulled away into a gap between that mid-wicket and square leg fielder. So Odgers goes to 50. Corney back on strike. Turning to leg side again. They've took off for a run here. This could be a run out. It is. Confusion there. I don't know what I'm talking about. As this one's guided down to third man region again. She's got more on this. It's going to be a chase on for Ella Claridge. In vain in the end.
Groves in once more. Loopy delivery, full toss. And smacked into the leg side by Corney. It's going to dissect. She goes for 38 or 53 balls.
Bit of extra flight there from.
As Fran Wilson's on strike to Josie Groves. That's a leg side delivery and it's swept. Oh, great. For 4. Was that Cassidy McCarthy there? Into a 45, so I think a bit worried about the ramp shots of Wilson even, as she just steps across and sweeps that from Josie Groves.
Real game of cat and mouse in these middle overs at the moment.
A reverse swept this time, beautifully by Fran Wilson. Josie Groves looks disappointed there. Groves in once more. It's a full toss and that's swept. And I don't think Catherine Bryce are going to cut that off either, unfortunately. As that is chipped straight up in the air from Wilson and caught by Kirsty Gordon at mid-off. Again, looked like an off-pace delivery there, and Fran Wilson just threw it a little bit early, takes one hand off the bat, just what Blaze needed after drinks. She'll be really disappointed with that, Fran Wilson. Trying to take a bit of a risk here.
It's in again, round the wicket, driven beautifully up the ground by Sophie Luff. Hits the sight screen. Ballinger's in once again. And oh, she's knocked over Hannah Jones. Looked like a bit of a variation, perhaps the cutter. Fuller length. Jones looking to dig that out. Marie Kelly sent out to long gone. Up and over the top from Luff. One bounce for right in front of us here. Gorgeous shot from Luff.
What makes it quite a challenge at times. As Luff comes down and belts that straight, and that's massive. That's a big 6 from Sophie Luff, who, I said 260 from here. Gordon
in and rearranges the furniture. They just needed to break that partnership, didn't they?
Luff taps a bat and waits, walks down the wicket and ramps it. Maddie Green, great catch at mid-wicket, at 45 even, honestly. You'd think I'd know the fielding positions.
Very still here in anticipation of this last delivery. As Ballinger's in, it's driven hard up the ground. It'll be cut off by Maddie Green, who slides and hits the thigh. They'll gamble on the second. It's in vain, though.
Tammy coming back in. Boyce, oh, she's been turned back down by Maddie Green. and she's going to be run out. She's pushed it straight to mid-off, shouted yes and set off. Both ended up being relatively expensive.
Down the leg side this time, turned off the hip of Catherine Bryce. It's running away quickly. There's a chase on, but it finds the rope. 4 runs to Catherine Bryce. Straight mid-on. Or put it there.
Or use the outside edge of your bat to nick it for 4. Catherine Bryce cutting that time through the gap. Theatrical dive from Fran Wilson, but she was never getting anywhere near that. No doubt helpful.
Bryce shuffles into that beautifully and square drives it. Bisects the 2 offside.
Open up that front shoulder and carve it through the offside.
And now pulls one round the corner on the leg side. A lot of area to cover there.
It is unbelievably inventive from Maddie Green, who's, I think, a little frustrated and has... Oh, she's done it exactly the same thing again. She got into position early. It's a low full toss from... Gets a full toss and dispatches it over the leg side. Poor delivery there from Molly Robbins.
Rocks back and cuts this one
beautiful
behind
shot.
square. It's going to run away for 4. As good as Fran Wilson is, she can't stop that. Griffiths in again, driven hard up the ground. Bit of work to be done by the fielders, but same result. It's just so. Griffith once again, this time cut hard behind backward point, and that'll be 4 more to the Blaze total.
Getting a bit of purchase. Catherine Bryce steps across, sweep, she's bowled it. She's bowled it. Huge wicket from Olivia Barnes on debut. She deserved that.
Griffiths in again, a little shuffle. Oh! She shuffled across the crease there, leading edge. Dropped on the return catch. So a let off for Sarah Bryce at the end of that over.
Griffiths in. Oh, it's bowled Sarah Bryce round her legs. She's looking back at her stumps.
I think it's just nonsense. You know, you should be able to throw the ball in and whatever happens, happens.
Short ball punished by Georgia Elwes. I'm not quite sure either the fielders are. And
Green.
Somerset will be saying 2 dots.
Green on strike. Oh, slower ball by Anderson, and she's castled Maddie Green. 2 stumps out the ground. 83 balls remain, 107 runs required.
I'll be stressed.
Anderson, low full toss, driven
It's a great shot.
by Elwes. Bit of work to be done out on the field there. It'll be 4 runs in front of the scoreboard. Great effort on the boundary there.
Barnes in, swept by Clary's top edge. Fielder running in, should be taken. She has taken it as well. I think it's Sally Anderson out there potentially. Space. Oh no, sweep shot by Michaela Kirk. First ball. The umpire's raised a finger. Wellington into Elwes, fly to delivery, flicked. Is that going to beat square leg? Yes, it is.
You feel everything they feel.
Down the wicket, Elwes one-handed. Jade Wellington waits. Oh, she's dropped it. She's dropped it at long off. It's long on even. I'm confused myself. I'm stressed. She's dropped it at long on.
Wellington in and Elwes down the track and hits this into the leg side. Cut off again by long gone, but they're going to get back for 2.
9.5. Producer Kirsty just said, oh, that is drilled down the ground by Elwes. And Barnes stuck a hand out, but to be honest, I think she did well to dodge that. It was struck like a tracer bullet.
Or squeeze it into the offside.
But this is what I mean, 1 or 2 dots makes you do funny things. Slower ball, pulled by Kirsty Gordon, that's going to be 4.
Griffiths once again. Bit of a shuffle from Elwes, who's going to squeeze this through the offside. Between point and short third, and she'll get...
And I'd feel stressed. Robinson, Gordy ramps. Oh, and she loves it. It's gone for 4. She absolutely loves it. I think this is going to be some kind of variation as she runs into Elwes. No, it's going to be driven for 4. All class from Georgia Elwes. Absolute class.
As Griffiths is in, turned into the leg side. They're going to take one. They'll get there. It was close, but they'll get there. The Blaze win by 4 wickets. Chasing down the target of 305.